Hi, my name is Elizabeth, and today I'm going to talk to you about the largest man-made release of sulfur dioxide gas in history. On June 24th, about 20 miles south of Mosul, Iraq, a fire began to burn at a local sulfur plant. This fire burned for over 3 weeks before firefighters could extinguish it. At its peak, the fire burned more than 21,000 tons of sulfur daily. About a 50-kilometer radius area was impacted by the sulfur released. We know that there were at least 2 civilian deaths, and many more have had severe respiratory problems. There was approximately $40 million worth of damage to local crops. In a 100-mile radius of the fire, more than 40% of trees lost their leaves. Mishraq, if they don't clean up excess sulfur, is an extreme risk of having another sulfur accident. So, what caused this fire? We may never know how exactly the fire was started, but it is believed that bottle rockets were shot off in an attempted terrorist attack. We also know that through the years, sulfur has been stockpiled, causing unsafe conditions and making al-Mishraq very vulnerable to a potential fire. But this is just one theory as to why the fire started. In this diagram, you can see the concentration of sulfur dioxide around the area that this fire was started. Health effects of sulfur dioxide in the air. According to the U.S. National Library of Medicine, breathing in sulfur dioxide can irritate the nose, throat, and lungs. It can also cause coughing and shortness of breath. Short-term exposure can cause stomach pain, watering eyes, inhibition of thyroid function, loss of smell, headache, nausea, vomiting, fever, convulsions, and dizziness. Short-term effects of high levels, like in al-Mishraq, can be life-threatening by causing breathing difficulties and obstructing airways, especially for people with lung disease. Long-term exposure to persistent levels of sulfur dioxide can cause chronic bronchitis, emphysema, and respiratory illness. It can also aggravate existing heart disease. As you can tell, there are many negative side effects to sulfur dioxide burning in the air. So my question to you is, if we know how human-induced hazards are caused, why don't we try harder to prevent them? And in this case, if we know that sulfur stockpiled is dangerous, why don't we clean it up?